Hello and good morning, everyone. Here we are again on our coffee morning, where we talk all things Atlantis Crystal Healing, and where I introduce you with Atlantis Crystal Healers from the different countries. And this morning, my guest is the wonderful Elara. Good morning, Elara.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
So good to see you. So I haven't known you for a long time, but if I need to introduce you now in short, I would say you are a great communicator with all beings, with different worlds, with people, of course, and and then I would say you are a joy bringer, because on each occasion I had the pleasure to talk to you or be with you. It's just this presence of joy and ease that I feel about you. So yeah, it certainly felt. So lovely
Thank
to have
you.
you here. Yeah, you told me earlier that growing up in you were everywhere in the world, growing up in Hong Kong and then living in US and then in Hong Kong again and now in Germany. You earlier you never felt this attraction towards crystals or crystal shops, although they were very popular and lots of friends of yours were going there. And yeah, how comes decided to um, train in Atlantis Crystal Healing and become Atlantis Crystal Healer?
Hmm. Yeah, I never thought I will take this course. I have no connection with crystals, and I like them, but I won't love them. So, and one day, I I went to Deborah's place and took her class. It was one of the class that I really want to take, which was ACC.
Mm-hmm.
ACC is Alpha Chi Consultant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been looking around for almost 2 years to find the right time, right teacher, right moment to take, but I couldn't until I moved to Germany, and I find out that
Mm-hmm.
Deborah was having that class. So then I went there and took the class. Then in between, and we talk about crystals, because in her place, oh my god, she had tons of crystals, and her crystal were shiny. I was like, how come your crystal are all shiny? I just love the way they shine, and the lights I see is so different than the crystal shops I see, because in the crystal shops the crystal are all dead. I They don't talk. But in her place, all the crystal talk like so noisy. Like, oh my god, they're so noisy. What happened? What happened? And so and then and I asked Deborah, what is Atlantic Crystal Healer? What we will learn from that class? Then she showed me. She said a lot of things, that the crystal is so different than how we see outside the world, and each crystal has their own purpose. And then she said can do a lot of different healings in different levels. And then I asked her, oh, I had C-section when I had 3 children. All of them I had C-section. Is there a way that the crystal can do this to heal my my C-section wound? And she said, of course, this is the best tools to heal. I was like, really? Let's see. Because I knew um something happened, that I couldn't connect to Mother Earth when I do meditation. And I've been trying so hard to connect, and I did a lot of healings to connect to Mother Earth. So, but then I never thought of this part of my body. So, and Deborah's willing to do it on my body. So I was like, okay, let's see what happens. So I lay on the bed, and she brought the knife, the surgery knife, the crystal knife, and one is the crystal ball, if I remember. Because the way she did, I think she did several things on my body. I couldn't remember. That when she cut, I feel like, oh my God, I feel like I was in the surgery. And then she put the ball on top of it. I was like, are you kidding me? Why I feel something pulling from my body that I never think of. And then she really like doing a surgery on my body. I was like, and my friend was looking at me, and she was like, and I looked at my friend, and she was like, oh my God, oh my God. She just showed me this expression. I was like, huh? Because I cannot see anything. I was like, okay. Let's see what happened. So I only remember she opened my wound, take something out, and did something, and then closed my wound again. So I don't know what she did. And then I start to cry after she finished the surgery. But I just don't know why I cry. I just cried. And then I thank her. I was, oh my God, thank you. And I don't know what else I can say at that time. And she said, oh, don't worry, just come down. And when I first stepped on the ground, I feel the chi from the Mother Earth start to go from my foot to my body. And to my whole body. I just start to circulate. Are you serious? Because I never thought we had that before. Because before I had my children, I was not in my spiritual path, so I didn't know this. And after I had my children, I start to look to my spiritual path, and then, but it was too late for me to feel the Mother Earth, so I never felt, so I thought I always had the problem with Mother Earth, maybe from my past life, and then I start tears again and again. I was like, oh my God, this is just the most powerful thing I ever feel.
Wow.
From the Mother Earth. Yes.
Awesome.
The unconditional love from Mother Earth. When I talk about this now, I'm so touched. I'm still touched.
Wow. And so you decided to then do the Atlantis Crystal Healer training after that experience.
And I told Deborah, I said, my God, this is the best surgery for the woman who has C-section. This is the best. So I should learn this, and if someone that came to me from this, I should help them. Yes. This is very important for all the women. Yes. Yep.
It feels huge just to put it to words now and talk about it. And when you say all the women, I can feel that how many there are. So still many of us are a bit in the dark about it. So awesome. And so then what did you do next?
So I finished my ACC. I knew that her class will start again 2 months later, if I remember. So I was like, here we go. Let's do it. And when we start the first block,
the restrictions came.
The restriction came, and we were like, At that time, UK was a bit loose, and Germany, so we're still able to travel. And we finished that block, and then after a month later, places start to knock down. Different countries start to knock down in Europe. Then we have to postpone our block 2 training almost a year, I think.
Wow. Yeah, so that's quite a big gap in between. So what happened in between then?
In between, I remember it was in February. I got a message suddenly somewhere that I need to take care of my husband to start to upgrade his body.
Mm-hmm.
So and then I use different skills to that I learned from my past. And then meanwhile, of course, I need to use the implants
Mm-hmm.
from the crystal healing I learned from the first block. We learned the implants, the chakra implants.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this treatment before when I take the class because I can totally feel my chakra got upgraded from the crystals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it was amazed how the crystal can liquidize and put in my chakra, and I totally feel the crystal.
Yeah.
That being crystallized and went to my body. I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? And so I did this for my husband for about 4 to 5 of his chakras. Yeah, it was quite intense. I was surprised.
Oh yeah.
And when I first did his chakra, it was navel chakra. Yes, navel chakra. And I was amazed how weak his chakra was. Because he looked very fine in person, physical.
Yeah.
Okay. He looks very healthy. But when I start to implant the crystal, I can feel how the crystal reacts in his body.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how his body absorbed the crystal. It took longer than I expected. So 2 to 3 weeks later, he cut
the thing we can't talk about.
Yeah, and then so and then he took 2 weeks to heal the whole process, and meanwhile I took care of him, and I'm so glad that I took first block and I upgrade myself. Usually I heard from some people when they take care of those people, they will also cut the same thing. Yeah, I was so lucky. I can take care of him for no problem without me being
no affected. No, that's awesome, and that's how just after finishing the first block.
So after that, I see how important the crystal is, the Atlantic Crystal Healing is, and I start to do healing for myself, and I also did for some of my friends to upgrade their body. So in between, I start to notice the skill I learned from first block is not enough.
Yeah.
And Deborah said, we have to finish it now. The girl from Germany and me fly to UK to finish second and third block at the same time. So we didn't take any breaks anymore. We took all together all at once. It was quite intense because
I can imagine.
It was not easy because the energy keep coming, and there was no break between second and third.
I can imagine. It's just so intense to do it without a break in between. But then you had almost a year between the first and the second, and so you were really. Yeah, well, how does it feel to be like you completed the end of the summer, right? The training. Yeah. So how does it feel to be the most recent graduate of this training and to have done it in this special time?
Wow. The skills that I learned from blog 2 and blog 3 helped me a lot. Especially before, I would like to heal people first. But this time, I heal myself first because I like how the crystal can support myself at the same time that I can support other people. So I start to do a lot of treatment on myself. I use crystal also in the face, in the areas that I see that need support. Because at this moment, a lot of places also need support. They got stuck from the things that we create. So I will use the crystal to bring the lights back to the area. Yeah, to let the place shine again.
Yeah.
Which I also like to do. Yeah.
Yeah, me too, the same. It's like there's the work that we do for the body, and then it's the work that we do for places and for communities or organizational structures. So how do you tell people, how do you explain like what Atlantis Crystal Healing is, what it does when you meet them first time or when they don't know about crystal healing?
Atlantic Crystal Healing is very different because it's every time when Deborah see a treatment, she needs to find a specific crystal for that treatment. So unlike the markets, they just randomly find a bunch of pink crystal and then, oh, this is to heal love. Then people just buy the pink trying to heal their love, the love that they need to heal. But it's not how it works. Yeah, I really loved is like she picked a specific crystal for a specific topic and for specific treatment. So for example, like the implants chakra, she cannot just pick all the red crystal. She also have to find which crystal is right for that chakra, that color. This is so different, and I really love the way how we treat crystal. We treat them as a life. It's not like how, oh, red is for this, pink is for this. No, it's not. They have their own life. They have their own voice.
Yeah.
They come here to Earth to serve a specific purpose.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. It's like, I know, saying all Germans are the same, or but there are different levels, of course, of crystal healing, and they reach like they reach different level of depth, or some are not really aimed at root cause or a very transformational healing.
The people who came to me, I see their respect to the crystal too at the same time. So they will question like, oh, for example, I had a patient, he had some heart problem. He wants to heal the heart, but when I look to his heart, it's not really about his heart, it's about other issue. So I have to fix that issue in order to fix his heart. So they cannot just say, oh, can you heal my heart? No, cannot. There's some other things link all the way from your past life, from the ancestor, or from your karma. There are different levels that makes your heart become your heart like this. Have the problem. So we have to kind of like see different layers. Through different layers, then I have to see different treatments to serve each layer. So I cannot just use one treatment to treat maybe for his ancestor. I cannot just use one for his ancestor and do the same to his karma, because it's totally different layers, dimensions. Yeah, that's why I love how the variety of Atlantic Crystal Healing that we learn, the different treatments, can support different rooms and to support our body.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I mean the seeing also, seeing what actually is required for each step, that we acquire this perception to see clearly, okay, this step we need to do that, now I do that, is the teamwork, so to speak, between the crystal and the crystal healer.
Oh, this one, because Babaji is the main spiritual teacher for this class. So every time when we do treatment, we will have to talk to him, and he will lead us. And I love how he leads. So my hands will stop, even though I thought, is it enough? So my body will just tell me, and then I will ask Babaji, is this enough? If it's not, then my body will continue do the work until Babaji said no, it's time to stop. Then my hands will stop. So I cannot use my brain to see what's going on. I really have to use my heart and follow my teacher's guidelines, guardians. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally second that. It's amazing, and it's so, because it's such a feminine way as well, because obviously Babaji and Divine Mother and all that. So it just feels so nourishing to be in that space and to do it from the heart. What you touched upon, it is so much the thing of the new times, and how we all are to shift our perception, that we really need to make sure we are happy and we heal ourselves first, and we feel good about ourselves, and from that place then we can really offer a genuine, true help to others. And yeah, I think what an amazing way to do it, by using the Atlantis Crystal Healing methods, and there are several that we can use on ourselves, and I'm so grateful for that, especially in these times, and when it's not so easy to meet other people in person.
And every time when I do distant healing, I will question myself, is it going to be workout? But every time when Babaji is with me, I knew everything will be fine. And I see how after the treatment, how happy they are. So you can tell, and they can feel, even though the crystal is far away from them, they still feel the crystal heal, the energy. This is the most amazing part. That
beyond words, amazing what happens and how we can help. Well, I mentioned about you being the great communicator, so people can reach you, and you can consult them in English and in Mandarin.
Cantonese and Mandarin,
Okay, super. So, and of course, in crystal language and
crystal language.
Languages beyond these languages. Right, so anyone who would want to get in touch with Elara, her details you can find on the Atlantis Crystal Healing website. Also, if after watching this video you feel like you would want to get to know what Atlantis Crystal Healing is and become Atlantis Crystal Healer, the entry requirements are completed ACC or Crystalline Initiation Path, and all details about the upcoming training are also on the Atlantis Crystal Healing website. Was awesome talking to you.
Me too.
Really enjoyed. So I wish you a lovely day, and till the next time.
Okay.
Bye bye.
See you next time. Bye bye.